My name is Ben McDowell, and over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you my no fluff client getting system for free. We use this to onboard 10K clients for our offer. Here is a 17K pay in full, 18K deal, 3K down on the call, 13K, 9K down on the call. And my intention is that you will be able to use what I show you over the next 5 minutes to do the same. For a business to scale, it needs to be organized. That's why they call it an organization. If it's run off the back of vague plans and unproven strategies, you're going to have a bad time. First, I'm going to walk you through the system on how we do this. Then I'm going to show you how to get access to a free course with scripts, flows, and implementation. So you can start getting results not in 3 months, 1 month, but in as little as 48 hours. So stick around. We need you to make $15,000 per month so you don't worry about money anymore. And in order to do that, you need to know the numbers. So here they are. We need to get 20 booked calls per month. And if we can close those at 30%, we can get 6 clients per month, and if we sell each client for $2,500, we can make $15,000 per month. And in just a second, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, we also teach an upsell model that turns those front-end clients into forever clients and repeatable monthly revenue, but that's a topic for another video. Today, I'm just going to show you how to get 15K through front-end sales. But it is important for you to know that long-term, you want this revenue to be able to stack, and this system does that. So that's how we make this happen. That's how we make 15K per month. As promised, here is how to access the implementation course with all of the scripts and flows to set this up and start getting these results in as little as 48 hours. Pause this video, click the link in the description, get access now, come back and watch the rest of the video. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the system from the ground view. Now it all comes down to simple maths, 20 booked calls per month, 4 weeks in each month. That's just 5 calls per week. So we just need to focus on how do we get that happening every 7 days. Forget about selling your soul to the content devil, perfecting your offer first, setting up websites, building out complex funnels. Write what I'm about to go through down because this is something you can apply right away. Step 1 is we're just going to focus on getting people to DM you asking for help. We're going to set up a system that sends out a stupidly simple lead magnet which solves a problem for them, like, hey, do you want my 100K per month client acquisition system for free? Disproportionately high amount of value for a very small ask. They DM you a keyword in exchange for that lead magnet, which starts a conversation in your inbox. You ask 1 to 2 qualifying questions for your service and then they book in a call. And it is literally so simple. And here's an example. They DM you the keyword. We're going to collect their email so we can remarket and sell more stuff. We give them this lead magnet. Now this is a stupidly simple 10-minute YouTube video that I shot, and it just goes through our delivery process. So they already know what you do. We ask them a couple of questions. We're qualifying them to have the problem we solve for, what their goals are, making sure they're in line with our offer. And then we're just offering a call. Boom, boom, boom. Booking link sent. And then they book in. This lead has actually told me that she has the money. So these conversations are not going to be someone saying like, why are you messaging me, or you're getting ghosted, because you've led with value. And by them saying they want your lead magnet, they've pretty much told you they have the problem you solve. So they've self-qualified. They've received value and they're really open to a conversation. So you have leverage now. The best part about this is that this lead came in for 30 cents. They bought a $10,000 program. And at that point, this is like literally like printing money. And the thing is, the DM system's whole job is to just work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, generating you interested conversations while you sleep. Then you just qualify them quickly and then set them as a meeting. And it's only 5 meetings a week we need you to be booking. So how does this look? This is my actual calendar right here. We're getting over 10 bookings a week. This was a 15K week. And this specific DME ad made us $68,000 in cash in under 2 months. So the great part about this is that you can literally turn the ad spend up to book more calls. So now you have 5 interested calls a week. And I just showed you that if you follow this exact system. So step 2 is how do we actually make sure we close 30% of these calls? And it's really easy at this stage because you've already semi-qualified them. Now they're on the call. You're just going to use this very simple framework to close them and then receive payment. So you're going to set the frame. Hey, these calls are to understand more about you, more about the problems you've told me in Messenger. See if there's something we have that can help you. And if it's a good fit, we can discuss reserving your spot to get started. Sound good? Done. Now that's setting the frame. 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, yes, no worries. Now you've got permission to actually pitch and offer a program. 1 out of 10 will say, no, that's fine. We don't really want to waste a whole 45 to 60 minute conversation or multiple 2-call, 3-call closes with those kind of people. We want to find that out within the first 5 minutes. Once we've disqualified them out, it's just about that they have the problem we solve. They're committed to solving it now. They have the money, which you already know from the DMs. Then you just pitch your offer, which you've already got permission to do. So it's not awkward like a lot of other sales conversations where you just kind of roll into it blindly. You've already got most of the objections. You just receive the payment and then onboard the client. Done. You're going to follow this exact system and you're going to get these kind of bookings coming into your calendar and closing them as clients. Now, obviously, you've already downloaded the implementation course, I hope. But again, this is all super easy stuff to learn. There's more important stuff I need to show you now, though. If you follow this exact system that I just showed you right here, then this is going to be what happens for you. You're going to get a bunch of interested people messaging you every single day. Yes, sir. You're going to get 20 booked calls per month. Yes, sir. You're going to close 30% of those, generate 6 clients per month. Yes, sir. At $2,000 $2,500, which is really the entry level for a high ticket information based service. And you're going to make $15,000 per month. Yes, sir. And yes, once this happens and you've got clients coming in every month, it's just about upselling them into back-end services. So it does stack. Now you're probably wondering, how do I get this system in place? First, I'm going to give you our proven ad strategies and ad templates to get interested leads in within 48 hours. Then I'm going to give you all the scripts to qualify these leads and book them into your calendar. Then I'm going to give you the full sales framework so you can close these bookings and successfully hit 15K per month. You're going to have A to Z in place, no guessing, no getting stuck. You'll get the exact simple funnel, which has helped thousands of people start their online coaching, consulting, or agency businesses. Plus, you'll get the A to Z handheld video training to set up every single one of these steps that I've mentioned today. There's also a couple of massively valuable bonuses I've thrown in there for you, which you'll find on the inside. Now, everything I've shared with you and so much more you're going to get immediately after you click the link in the description, get access to the course. You're going to fill in your details, you'll be sent the login codes. The best part is you never pay. It is completely free. There are no strings attached. Even 14 days implementing this stuff is the equivalent to over 6 months trying to do it yourself. You can leverage this system to get your first clients, get your business off the ground, and then if you want to work with us further, you can book a call to do so. This means you're practically risking nothing. There's only something you can gain. Now, you may be thinking like, well, it sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? There's literally no catch. You test out the systems. If you want my help implementing, you can book a call, which is also in the description below. So try before you buy. I only make money if you actually continue after booking a call. That's why I'm giving you this upfront value for free, because I know it will help you succeed. Because if you succeed, then in turn, my business succeeds. So right below this video, you can get access to the course. Your account will be immediately created, and all the tools and assets that I've mentioned today will also be immediately emailed to you. I hope you found this video valuable. I'm telling you, this system is the exact one that I used in my coaching business. When we hadn't done any ads before and we didn't have any offers selling incredibly well, we spent over $50,000 on ads trying to work it out, but you could just take this system fully fleshed out and just run with it. That's why I know this works, and I'm betting you it does work. And so reach out to me in the comments if you have any more questions. Thanks for sticking with me, get access to the course, and I'll see you on the inside.